I've always thought of lorries being the bigger one, and then if we see a smaller one, we might call it like a
little lorry?
van or a
Little lorry.
little lorry.
Like if you came, like if I worked in a store and you're like, hey, do you have any bathers? I'd probably bring you to like the bathroom section. I'm like, you need like a shower cap or like, what do you need? Hi. Hey everybody, I'm Vaughn and I'm from America.
Hi, I'm Cady from England.
And hi, I'm Mia from Australia.
Can you both say a sentence?
Like what we ate for breakfast.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't eat anything for breakfast today. Oh, I did. I had a protein bar. What a liar.
I'm a liar.
You could literally say anything, we don't know. I ate yogurt, fruit, and granola.
Like I can hear the differences between your accents, but I don't know how to like describe it.
Yeah, there's just like slight difference.
There's a slight difference, especially like with the endings of the things that you say. That's where you can hear it. Like sometimes I'll think that someone from Australia might be from the UK.
So many people do that.
Until it gets to the tail end of the sentence or like the word, and I'm like, ah, that's Australia.
Or if we say no, or so, or go, or anything with an O. Yeah, it's a very distinct sound.
But then I guess there's some people from like down south and they like kind of drag out the O a little bit more, like similar to how you guys do, but not quite the same.
Oh, okay.
So it makes it tricky.
But mine sounds like there's a W on there and I'm like, no.
No. Oh yeah.
I think that like it's really, really easy to tell the differences between like Australian and American.
I want to hear why. Yeah.
I'm like, let me tell you. It feels like the American pronunciation is more like, not harsh.
I was gonna say it's like harder.
Yeah, harder. That's the word that I'm thinking of. Australian is kind of like, feels more melodic, I guess. There's like quite a lot of ups and down tones into it. I guess like American sounds more from like the teeth and nose, and like Australian sounds more like from the back.
You're right, yeah,
Yeah.
true. And also we're non-rhotic and you're rhotic, right? So like R sounds are like pronounced in America, but like we don't pronounce our R sounds unless it like links.
Unless it's called for.
Yeah, exactly.
Only when necessary.
Yeah, only when necessary.
So in the US, we call this a saddle, but some people, I guess, do say riding saddle.
We would just say saddle.
Yeah, I think we'd say saddle too. Yeah.
I've had this conversation with some of my friends before about how like the US, like the way they say some words is like very, very, very literal. Like I think I've spoken about it before, maybe here, about like sidewalk. It's literally like you're walking on the side.
Yeah.
So it's like really, really literal words.
Then what do you call that?
Pavement.
Because we call it a footpath. And that again is also very literal, right?
When I hear footpath, I think of like the stepping stones to like get to someone's house. Like.
Yeah, or like
makes sense.
if you're going in like a park or something, there's, like not quite the path, but like some stones.
Someone made it, yeah.
Interesting.
Am I from the UK?
Yeah. I thought you called it a pacifier.
We call it pacifier. You know, but I think that also like in the States, it depends on what region you're from as well. Because there are people who say like binky and then, but like we say pacifier, like where I live.
In England we say, well we call it a dummy.
A dummy?
Dummy, yeah.
You call it too?
Yeah, dummy.
I don't know if we call it anything else. I think it's always a dummy. Do you have
Yeah.
like anything else or?
We just call it a dummy. We even have this like a saying like spit the dummy. It's like if you like, you know, have a tantrum.
Yeah, have a
spit the dummy, yeah.
I think that people also like, each family might have their own thing that they call it. Yeah.
I've heard some people call it a dodie and I really
Dirty.
don't know where that's come from.
Dirty.
When my sister was a baby, we called it a bobo. I don't know why. Like, she's like, I want my bobo. Like, maybe she made it. I don't know.
She's creative.
We call this the second floor.
We call it the first floor.
Yeah, we call it a first floor.
That's so confusing. Oh, because is that the ground floor?
Yeah.
We go from the ground to the first. So do they use them like interchangeably? Like some buildings will say this is the ground floor.
It's on the ground
and then
floor.
some will say first floor.
Ah, that's so confusing. I get so lost.
You're gonna go up to the other one.
Literally.
But he told me it was on the first floor.
It was
Yeah.
confusing for me, like first coming here because they use it like the same as the American way. You know, but I've always been used to the first floor being the first floor.
Yeah.
So even like when I was taking the elevator here the first time and it was second floor, I was
So you
like,
go
wait.
up to the
Well, I was waiting ages because I was thinking I'm not going up 2 flights of stairs. Like one, I could
So you're waiting.
I was waiting for ages and then it just goes straight up, so I was like, I look really lazy now.
So in the US, we call that, it's either a trailer or a semi 18-wheeler, something like that, yeah.
Huh.
We just call it a lorry.
A lorry?
Mm.
Any size lorry?
Yeah.
I thought lorry was the small one, yeah.
I've always thought of lorries being the bigger one, and then if we see a smaller one, we might call it like
A little lorry?
van or a truck.
Little lorry.
Little lorry.
Little
Baby
lorry.
Petite lorry.
Petite lorry.
But yeah, we
funny.
call it, I guess some people say truck, but for us, like, truck feels really American. So we usually say like lorry, or like, yeah, the smaller one would be van or truck.
Yeah, oh no, sorry, we call them all trucks. It's interesting, a trailer for us would be like the car that's got like the back pulling something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you guys call it, even the big trucks, a trailer?
No, not really. A trailer is kind of like, can be like RV or like the thing pulling something. I see tractor on there, but tractor is like the big, yeah, the farmer type, yeah. We call it a swimsuit or a one piece.
We call it a swimming costume, or for short, you can call it a cozy.
A cozy.
That's cute.
That's cute. I mean, I'd call them bathers, but
Bathers.
like,
Bathers.
yeah, people call them togs, but togs are more like the boys, like the swimming pants, swimming trunks, yeah, are kind of more togs. And cozies, again, maybe people call it that. I've never called it that.
Yeah.
I've heard swimming costume, but not
Costume sounds like kind of funny to me because it's like,
Think of like a party costume.
very
it's kind of
formal.
like a, for an event or like Halloween or something. Because we don't use costume that much unless it's like you're dressing up for something.
Like a clown.
Yeah. Like if you came, like if I worked in a store and you're like, hey, do you have any bathers? I'd probably bring you to like the bathroom section. I'm like, you need like a shower cap or like, what do you need? Like a washcloth, like.
That's funny.
I don't know what I'd think of. I'd be thinking about sunbathing, so then I'm like, do they want summer clothes? I'd probably take them.
Like, do you want some slippers? You need flip flops?
Yeah. Get you some flip flops.
Shower shoes. So in the US, we call that a forest or the woods.
I think we would call it, yeah, the woods. I don't think we say forest as much, like we still say it, but we'd say the woods more.
Yeah, I think we call it forest too. Or the bush.
Wait, or what?
Or the bush.
The bush.
That's more foresty though, but usually when it's just like nature, like out, we just say the bush.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I feel like the woods is like out behind your house, and then the forest is like really nature, like really. Yeah, in the US we call that a grocery store.
Oh, we call it the supermarket. Or yeah, the shops. We go in the shops. But I think the shops would be like the smaller ones. Like the supermarket would be the big one. And then the shops would be like convenience store, I guess. Yeah. Like the smaller supermarkets and the small shops, yeah.
We call it supermarket too, but I think not often. Maybe if you're riding, I don't know. But yeah, we always say like, you wanna go to the grocery store? Like
I think we just call it the supermarket too.
like Walmart or Food Lion, stuff like that. Yeah. Target, I guess, can be a grocery store. Yeah.
We've got Asda. I think that's a big one. I think they're owned by Walmart now.
Probably.
So we've got Asda and then Tesco.
I've heard
They're
of
the
it.
big ones. Sainsbury's.
Our big ones are Coles, Safeway. Oh, not Safeway. Used to be Safeway, now it's Woolworths. It like changed the name, I don't know when.
We used to have Woolworths.
Yeah?
Yeah, like way back when I was a kid, we had Woolworths, but it's all gone now, which is a shame.
Maybe we swap.
Yeah.
I know in America too, it's like every state also has different brands of supermarket, right? Because I remember in LA there was like Vons everywhere.
I've heard of it,
yeah, and in New York it was like, there was like no Vons, it was like other stuff.
Where am I supposed to get stuff?
Whole Foods or like
yeah,
Trader
yeah.
Joe's or something, yeah. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think it was cool to just compare again, like, differences, like stuff that I thought was like common words, like
Yeah.
even forest or whatever, like, even that's like slightly different. So.
Yeah, it's fun to hear the differences and like try and figure out what they would be. Like that was kind of fun with the bathers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's kind of cool. Like I thought that I was saying a lot of US words, but I guess they're more common in UK. Yeah.
So today we talked about the word differences among 3 countries.
If you like this video, please leave a like and leave us a comment down below as well. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.